Hi there. I'd like to describe a writing technique that a friend of mine taught me a while back that I think is really essential to understanding how to craft a story. And so he used the analogy of a sculptor. So take Michelangelo, who would have a block of marble and would slowly carve and plan and reveal the sculpture that was inside. And what an amazing technique to be able to take a solid block and then be able to reveal that beautiful, intricate, and detailed um, sculpture from within. What an amazing talent to be able to plan that out, figure it out, and kind of like no mistakes, right? It's not like he's going to be able to glue pieces back on. So, what an amazing process. Kind of a high wire act if you think about it with art. Being able to do something like that from start to finish and having it turn out the way that you wanted. So, my friend explained this analogy as a way of understanding writing. So, if an artist has a blank page or a sculptor has a block to work on, that's their starting point. And then they can kind of develop and edit. A writer, on the other hand, doesn't have anything. And so, a lot of writing is editing. And so, as he would put it, you need to build your block first. So, in other words, you need to write something and then fix it. So your writing isn't going to be correct from the beginning. Your story isn't going to make sense from the beginning. There are pieces that are going to be missing. They're going to need to be added or need to be revised. And that all starts by creating your block. So if you're a writer sculptor, think about this. Write your text, write it down. That's when you're going to be able to actually craft your story. And that means you're going to write a lot of junk. You're going to put down on paper a lot of stuff that's going to be removed. That's normal. That's the process. Because you have to start somewhere. You have to build that block before you can sculpt it. And so, as a writer, you need to do that. So, get to writing, get to creating, get to crafting. But you're going to have to go through the ordinary, boring part of putting it together first before you can edit it and fix it and make it what you want. All right. So, maybe that's a little tip that will help you get started. Maybe it's something you can think about as you craft your stories. I hope they turn out. Have fun.